Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sound Mind Coaching for your mental B12 shot therapy session, Monday through Friday, right here. You can get me on YouTube. You can catch me on YouTube at Sound Mind Coaching. I just went there myself, so I am live right now on YouTube. On Twitter at Coach Fullwood is my sign. I'm also doing it this morning from the A team and also from Sound Mind Coaching, my business page. So that's where I'm at today. That's where I'm at. I left it trying to build. I got to build my other page instead of my personal profile. So here we are. This week, I decided to let's talk to the singles. Let's talk about relationships. Now we know Coach A, my wife, is a relationship coach. So she may piggyback this afternoon at noon for midday with Coach A. So you may want to check her out. But so yeah, we're gonna do this. We're going to do this. So I'm excited to start this out because all of a sudden last night I was like, oh my God, I gotta have something for tomorrow. Okay, so excited for this. I hope everybody has safe and wonderful and had enough food for your Memorial Day. Maybe you had some leftovers. Good morning, and maybe you had some leftovers so you can take them to work for lunch. Whatever we got, but let's get started. I gotta go to work. Let's go to work. All right, I got some great topics for this week. Today we're going to talk about, as you see rolling across the screen at the bottom, fear of relationships. This one's going to be, all depends on how I flow in between. I want to talk to you about Katie. Talk to you about a person named Katie. and you might be able to relate to her. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about 5 relationship killers and how to avoid them. We should have had this. I should have had this information a long time ago. Anyway, 5 relationship killers and how to avoid them. Then on Thursday, are you in love or obsessed? Remember that movie Obsessed with Idris Elba and Beyonce and the crazy lady at work? Are you in love or obsessed? Then on Free Me Fridays, got to save a good part for Friday. Being successfully single until the right one comes along. Got 5 little key pointers there. So I'll save a good part, the ones that encourage you on the weekend. All right, let's get started. Fears of a new relationship. You've been in a bad relationship or several bad relationships. You want to be in a relationship, and it just ain't working, y'all. It's not working. What is going on? All right. So I'm going to talk to you about Katie. Then I'm going to give you some pointers, and then we're going to flow out of here, all right? And then please share, even when we're done, please share it on your page. You can also share it to other people's pages, okay? And also, I did share the link, the YouTube link, on my personal profile page. So that way people can go to it, you can subscribe, and we can get that ball rolling. So Katie, listen, Katie hadn't been in a relationship in 10 years. How many of you have, it's been a long time since you've been in a relationship? Because that last one just really almost took you under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It just really took you for a loop. And she was scared to death to get into another relationship because of the last one. And watch this. This is the reason why, ladies, gentlemen. Because she lost herself completely and then felt devastated when the relationship ended. Ladies, you know what you say. When I love hard. What does that mean? What does that look like? Coach A, tell us about that this afternoon. When I love hard. What does that mean? What does it look like? What does it look like? Tell us, men. What does that look like? All right, anyway, I'm being silly this morning. All right. So after working on herself, all right, emotionally, spiritually, because that's what we do. Well, that's what we should do after relationship. For a number of years, Katie, watch it. Katie's 48 years old now. So that means she has not been in a relationship since she was 38. She felt she was ready for a new relationship. So she joined an online. How many of y'all done some online dating? I never have. Know some people that have. And so she met this guy named Sean. And just seems too good to be true. Just checks all the boxes, right? Mm-hmm. He was warm, he was compassionate, intelligent, and also on a personal and spiritual growth path, just like she was. Now remember, I said Katie's 48, Sean's 55, and he was available. Now her fears that she would not meet someone turned to fears of being in a relationship again. So how many ladies, how many of you have been that way where you don't think you're ever going to be in a relationship again? Now comes the possibility of being in a relationship. And now all the fear starts to creep in. Now you're getting all the flashbacks of what you had to get over, what you had to heal from, the journey it took for you to gather yourself back together. So Katie had to learn how to take loving care of herself when she was alone with her friends. Whoever the ex was, it was them. They were together. You know how it is when you're with someone, you do things together constantly, repetitively. Then when the breakup, now you got to learn how to do things alone again. So now she's at this point. Now I got to do this now with another man. For 10 years, I've been doing it by myself. I've been hanging out with my friends, but now there's a significant other, it seems. So she had never actually taken care of herself in any of her relationships. It was always all in for that other person. I hope y'all see where I'm going. Where you lose yourself because you're so engrafted. Use that word on Sunday. Because you're so engrafted with that other person. So now she's worried that she would let herself down again. So Katie wanted some guidelines regarding love actions that she should take for herself as she started to explore this relationship with Sean. You know, I don't know how Karen came about, but ladies, those of you that are single and dating, you may talk to your other friends and, oh, his name is Sean. You thank Coach Fool for that. His name is Sean. We're just gonna use Sean like we use it today, Sean. Okay. So here are some loving actions to take when first exploring new relationships. Y'all ready? Let's go. Stay focused inside your own body, noticing your own feelings rather than just being into the person's feelings. In other words, don't get so lost into their feelings that you forget about yours. You forget about who you are and how you feel. Have you ever done that? You have feelings. You may even have feelings that you want to voice, but you're so concerned about them and their feelings, you keep pushing yours to the back burner. Remember what we talked about on Friday? Start putting yourself first. Put your feelings first too. Okay, I understand you feel this way. I understand even when you're talking to yourself, I understand he feels this way, but I'm not going to neglect how I feel. So as he expresses, I'm going to express. Don't dummy down how you feel, because that is how you feel at the moment. Is how you feel. That moment could be for an hour, could be for a day, could be for a week, could be for a month. It all depends on what has happened. And that feeling could be legit. If somebody hurts you and you feel pain from that, that's a legit feeling. Okay? So, this is the number one. Stay conscious of not taking responsibility for the other person's feelings of worth or security. Y'all hear me? Stay conscious, stay awake, stay alert of not taking responsibility of the other person's feelings of worth or security, and not making the other person responsible for your feelings of worth or security. Okay? Now, so we want to make sure I'm staying conscious, okay, that I'm not taking responsibility of the other person's feelings. And at the same time, I'm staying conscious that I'm not putting the responsibility on somebody else, on Sean, let's say Sean, on your securities and feelings. All right? It's not their responsibility. And it's not your responsibility for theirs. Okay? That's how we get lost. That's how we get lost. Okay. Number 2, make solid decision before getting together with the other person that you are willing to lose the other person rather than lose yourself. I'll say it again. Make a solid decision before getting together with the other person that you are willing to lose the other person, my God, rather than lose yourself. I'm not going to do it. I've been there, done that. I done put in all the work, not to only get myself back together, but to get me to a better place in me. So even though Katie is about to explore with Sean, right? In her mind, she's already said, I'll lose him before I lose myself again. Woo! Ladies, y'all can thank me later. Men, you too, because you get lost and go broke. That was number 2. Make a solid decision before getting together with the other person that you are willing to lose the other person than lose yourself. Number 3, stay clear of your own truth. Not letting the other person talk you in or out of what feels good and right for you. Woo! Stay clear of your own truth. Stay clear. Don't let the other person talk you out of what feels good and right for you. Come on now. You know what your truth is. Don't let them manipulate you out your own truth. Your truth could be your standards, what you want going forward, what your goals are, all these things. It's amazing how much we would alter our goals for the possibility of love. Woo! It is amazing. We're focused. We got our truth of what this is, this, that, and the other about yourself. We get into a relationship, start having these feelings of love, and all of a sudden, we done aborted. We done aborted our goals, what we're aiming for love, or what we hope to be love. I'm going to add this in here. You can't save anyone. You can't save anyone. Don't get so wrapped up. And like I said before, number 3, don't get so wrapped up in, number 2, don't get so wrapped up into their feelings where they become your responsibility to fix them. Now you're sacrificing. You're coming off your, what do I want to call those? Your vision board, coming off track. There was a young man, and he announced that he was in a relationship with this young lady. So when I saw him, hey man, how you doing? Whatever. He said, Apostle, my wallet is getting lighter. In other words, he's spending more money now that he's in a relationship. But my question, why would you tell me that? Why is that the first thing that comes to your mind? Right, Coach A. Project. You don't want a project. Sometimes, you know what? We don't even realize that our relationship is a project. And not to say necessarily that it's bad, but there have been many people who have helped an individual get back on their feet, help them become successful, and they bounce. They bounce. All right, let me move on before my alarm go off. Number 4, be willing to take full 100% responsibility for behaving in a way that makes you, say me, feel worthy, safe, and powerful. Take 100% responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, for behaving in a way that makes you feel worthy, powerful, and safe. How many times, ladies, have you heard your girl got, your friend girl or whatever, they got a new relationship, whatever? It just makes me feel so safe. Okay, that's nice. But you should already feel safe. You should already feel powerful. Even if he bounces, even if it doesn't work out, you should always be in a place of being safe. Don't ever allow an individual to be your safe place. It's okay to be their safe, but you should be safe first. So that even if you trusted them as a safe place, even if they fall short, because they are human, even if they fall short, you still good. Maybe disappointed, maybe a little hurt, but I'm still good. Because I've made sure that I'm 100% responsible of my self-worth, me being powerful, and that I'm safe. This is all with number 4. Be willing to be who you really are rather than trying to impress. Good morning, Teresa. All right? We put on that air because we want to, when you're meeting each other for the first time, you want to look good, you want to smell good, you want to make sure your nails, toes done if it's summertime. I hope so, ladies. Men, you too. We make sure our hair right. First impression. Second impression. Third impression. We do. But be who you are. Be who you are. Don't go on that first date being an actor or actress. Be who you are. Leave it up to them if they want to continue or not. And it's okay if they see a red flag that may not agree with them about you. And it's okay if you see a red flag about them that don't agree with you. What did you lose? What did you lose out on? Better for you to do it now than later. Right? Better for you to do it now than later. All right. Make a conscious decision, ladies and gentlemen, that being in integrity with who you are is more important than getting the other person's approval. It's more important that you have your integrity with who you really are than trying to meet their approval. Right? Make that number 5. Do not disregard the big or small things that you find difficult. Here's my red flags. Sometimes it can be yellow. You got to move cautiously. Don't disregard. No matter how you find difficult, intolerable, or unacceptable, do not disregard them. Don't do it. Don't be in a desperate state that you will settle for something, a trait, a characteristic, just to have company. Okay? If something is unacceptable or intolerable to you early in the relationship, the chances are, ladies and gentlemen, that it is not going to get better. If you're seeing it right off the bat, right from the start, on your mark, get set, go. Whoa, oh, yellow flags, red. Oh, warning, warning. Will Robinson, abort, abort, abort. All right, abort ship. Don't think you can overlook the problems or you can fix them, ladies and gentlemen. It never works. It never works. People don't change. You and I don't change unless we really want to change. Change starts with us. It doesn't matter if you got 3 or 4 people cheering you on. Until you want to put in the work, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Let's wrap this up. So fears of rejection can emerge from early in a relationship. Okay? You're nervous, glad to be out, everything else, it seemed nice, so on and so forth. But some people are terrified of doing something wrong and being rejected because they make the other person responsible for their feelings of worth and lovability. No. If you don't love you 100%, you're not ready to date anyone. If you have father issues, mother issues, fix them before you put yourself out on that circuit. Fix them. Okay? The fear of rejection can lead a person to give him or herself up to the other person. That's how you start losing yourself. If they start being critical of you right from the beginning, well, you know, you need to fix this, you need to fix that. I don't like your hairstyle that way. You need to change. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got to do all this for you to, and you critiquing me like this right at the beginning? That means everything. Hello, stay conscious. Stay conscious. That means from here on out, they're going to control how I look instead of allowing me to be me. Heavy D said, I want somebody to love me for me. For me. Now, the one thing in a relationship is that we should sharpen each other. Because in that sharpening each other, we make ourselves aware of some things that we can get rid of to become a better person. Not being critical. That's what iron sharpens iron. So thereby touching the fears of engulfment, of loving oneself and being controlled or consumed by the other person. We don't want that. Don't shrink Don't become small in hopes they don't reject you. Understand, you're not meant for everybody. And everybody's not meant for you. Understand that. They have some good traits. But if you're not with them, there was something about them. There wasn't enough good traits to say. Don't shrink down. Don't do it. Fear of loss of self, or loss of others often surfaces quickly, and people find themselves either giving in or pulling away in their efforts to protect themselves from their fears. There is a 6th point, and I'm about to get to it, and we're done. If you allow fear to guide you, you will likely either pull away or end up in an unsatisfying relationship. The most important thing to remember as you move into exploring a new relationship, let love be your guide, not fear. Let love be your guide, not fear. This means that you need to be open to learning about what is most loving to you. To you. What's most loving to you? And what is really in your highest good, rather than trying to have control over not being or controlled by the other person. So here's number 6. Keep asking your inner wisdom. What is the loving action? What is the loving action toward myself right now? What is my highest good right now? Maintain your standards, ladies and gentlemen. If you keep asking these vital questions, you will find your way through exploring a new relationship without losing yourself, and without getting hurt by the other person. I'm just going to say this how I hear it. Don't be so lonely that you fall for the okie doke. Don't be so lonely that you fall for the okie doke. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, that's it for me. Tonight. We're going to talk about fear of change. We all need to change. We know we need to change in some areas, but there's a fear. And I'm going to talk about some places for you to identify where you are stuck in the change cycle. Okay? I'm going to put the link in below because you got to register. Otherwise, you won't get the link to join us. It's $10 plus tax. That's all it is. I'm coaching for $10. Trying to help you get unstuck. $10. Think taxes, think you're going to pay $12.71. Fearchange.eventbrite.com. I'm going to be sharing the flyer throughout the day. Coach A probably be talking about it. I know my daughter Shantae, evangelist, woman God, she's putting in the work. I so much appreciate you, Shantae. She's an example of putting in the work to become a better person, to move past and break these shackles of fear. We're going to have a good time tonight at 7:30. Have a great time. I'm excited about tonight. My wife even had to what? So tonight, share the link. Share the link. fearofchange.eventbrite.com. Okay? Just go there and register. And I'm gonna do something even better. And I want to make sure, right? Invest in yourself. Let me make sure I do this right here. If I can spell my password, I'll be good. Do. All right, here we go. Here we go. A little patience, a little patience. I think that's right. I think that's right. Well, I'm gonna give you even a direct line. PayPal.me is SoundMind Coaching. I believe that is it. Well, that's not it. Contact me. Yep, that's it. PayPal.me SoundMind Coaching. All right, you have it right there. Okay, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we may talk about a little bit of tonight. 5 relationship killers and how to avoid them. Please share this. This is going to be good for everybody. All right. In a relationship, married, single, 5 relationship killers. We're coming in strong this week about relationships. And I don't know. We're going to see. I'm sure Coach A probably piggyback. She may not. She flows. She's the preaching coach. She's the preaching coach. But okay, y'all, I got to go. I got to get ready for work. Everybody have a terrific Tuesday. I hope and pray that this helped you fear relationships. Maybe you saw yourself somewhere. Share this with someone. Now that the coaching session is completed, share this with someone. Share it in your singles group. Share it. Let everybody know. Hey, go to do SoundMind Coaching. You're going to see my little logo right here at the bottom. You're going to see the mind with the hourglass on it. That's me. And subscribe. Midday Moments, 12 o'clock noon, high noon. Coach A, she coming in. Get your tea. Get you a nice, comfortable chair. And let her coach you. Her minister to you, whatever way she going to come. Let her do that. Midday Moments, all right? Oh, FYI. I know y'all probably haven't seen the A-Team in a few weeks. My wife abandoned me for a couple of weeks. No, I'm just kidding. But we're moving to Mondays. Mondays, 7:30. I know we said 8. I think we went 7:30. 7:30, the A-Team is coming back. So you're going to see a flyer coming out real soon. But Mondays, the A-Team. Mondays a good night. Wednesdays is we just had to redo some things. Got to reset. So you ever worked in a store and you got the end caps and it may have, say, like wrenches and all this other stuff. I used to work at Home Depot. So that, and then you got to do a reset. That means you got to put another product out or something like that. So we're just doing a reset. The product is the same as us, but we just got to do a reset of time and things of that nature. All right. I love you guys. SoundMind Coaching. Join us tonight. Either do the PayPal.me SoundMind Coaching. I'll get the notification that you pay. Listen, $10. $10. You can't beat that. I'm not going to get rich off $10. It's just $10. All right. $10. And I got a new book coming out. That's why my wife kept telling me, sir, it's time to go to bed. I was working on a new book. Publishing a new book. Anyway, it's coming out. The Growth Mindset. Thank you. Tell them, Shante, it's worth it. Come get it. Renew your minds. We are retraining our minds. And it's work. It's work. But if you want to become a better person, you want to flush out all the things that we've learned from our environment and how we grew up and what mama said and grandmama said and auntie said and things that now is like, no, that don't work for me. It might have worked then. It might even sounded good then, but now that I'm older and no. Times are different now. People are different. Cuckoo. Anyway, let me stop playing. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Have a terrific Tuesday. High noon. Coach A, my wife, Pastor Angela, the 18, the other part of the 18. She coming at you. You're getting a double dose. You get a double dose Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You get a double dose of us. Me in the morning, her at midday. All right, y'all. Be blessed.